Hello, this is Stockton's 1990 300ZX twin turbo with 59,584 miles at the current moment. So what I'm gonna do is I figured I would just take a walk around just the outside with all the doors closed, and then we'll start from the front and I'll just kind of give you all the details and we'll work our way backwards. So it's been a little bit difficult trying to keep this thing clean. We got storms coming in constantly, so I apologize. Usually it's waxed up and whatnot, but it's the best I can do right now. Okay, that's pretty much what we're looking at. I'm just gonna open up all the doors real quick. You got your hood latch, your trunk, just gonna set this down a sec. The other door and the trunk. Still a little bit of water. Okay, starting from the very front. This is definitely the kind of hard to explain, but let's see, the front end. You got the Stillen added bumper, kind of gives it that nice flush lip look. The one under it is still there. It's just cracked from where people have, you know, maybe come out of a parking lot too quickly. So I figured put this one on there. It's currently just held with glue. I've been thinking about just taking it to a shop. Got a price. They could do the whole bumper, all one color, sand everything super smooth for $400, but I figured this is good for now. The reason I'm selling it is because in Utah, where I moved from, I had a garage where I could keep it clean, keep maintenance up, be able to check anything I needed. Now I'm in California and yeah, I'm on the street, have no tools, can't take care of it, so need to give it a good home where someone will take care of it. As you can see, this right here, this is all plasti dip. This is just an effort on my part to try to keep rocks from chipping the paint. You can see it goes all along the bottom side of the vehicle. There's good red paint. You can actually see one day I was going to peel it off and decided not to, just for the sake of keeping it good. I actually did peel the hood. It was all black. And also this front piece was black. You can see, if I get up close, all the little nicks from the freeway. Luckily, it just hits mainly right in here, and I've never had a cracked windshield, and it's the original windshield. So, yeah, just here's a better look there. You can maybe see up in here, got the aftermarket Jim Wolf air filter. I also have the stock air box as well, if you want that. Moving on up, original headlights. I have HIDs in both of them, and also the fog lights as well. Everything's running there yellow, help you see a little bit better in the rain. Moving up, you can see here's the engine bay. When I did the timing belt, as soon as I got it, I just painted this plastic and replaced the rubber tubes with a nice hard red pipe. Also, yeah, timing belt, water pump, fan clutch, temperature sensors, did a lightweight pulley. I don't know if you can see down there, but all new belts on everything. I actually moved the PTU I might be saying the wrong thing, but there was a little control box right in here. I rerouted it, all the wires, and it's actually down here in the bumper area. So there's that. It's 15 degrees before top dead center. I actually check that frequently just to, I don't know, if you have the tools, it's easy to do. Always had 10W30. We're trying to think of Mobile One oil. Switched between 10W30 and 5W, just depending on the temperatures. Always changed around 3,000 miles or so, depending on how my driving style was. Replaced the couple little rubber hoses that are going to, God, I'm drawing a blank now for everything. I'll think of it later. Anyway, there's that. See, it has all the original diagrams for plug gaps, you know, recommended oil temperatures for the AC, all that stuff. There's that. It has the color, type, everything like that. But moving along, let's take it back over to this side. Well, actually, let's go right here. These are obviously stock tires off an NA, not the twin turbo. It came with the chrome ones, a little bit wider of a tire. Those went bald. I actually replaced them with some nice tuner wheels. Made it look quite a bit more aggressive. But yeah, just running on some Bridgestone, just some cheap tires. I think one of them's a little bit out of balance. I can feel a little bit vibration that I definitely didn't feel with the other ones. Not a big deal, just using them for now. Yeah, they're okay. Anyway, I got the drilled and slotted drum or brake pads and everything, brake kit. You can actually see I painted it. Still says Nissan. Trying to think, let's go around. All the glass on the car is no cracks, no chips, no anything like that. Let's see the windshield. I'm just gonna go along. Here's the trim of the door. Interior still that retro look. It's awesome. The door jamb here. Now I did have someone wax it one time because I had a Groupon. Bad idea. On some of the trim, you can see where he went up on it. I feel like you can, I used to use back to black cream type thing. It'd make it look good for maybe 5 days and then it would look like this again. It would be awesome if you could plasti dip it or vinyl wrap it. It'd look really good, but not too big of a deal. You can actually see the plasti dip going down here. You can see, pull the gas nozzle out and some drips down the paint, and you can tell it, you know, it's takes that rubber away pretty easy. You can peel it off if you want, or you can respray it. Whichever, not a big deal, but yeah. Seat, driver's seat. Forward, backwards, up, down, everywhere besides left and right, pretty much. Let's see, really good condition, no tears in it. Still got some really good padding to it. There's behind the seat. Yeah. There's the back of it. Let's get in now. I've been using just a cheap floor mat to try to keep the original in good condition. No rips or tears in it. You can see there's some rocks. You can see where my heel's been. But yeah, there's that area. Whoops. Alright, moving up. Defrost cruise control, fog lights, interior lights up and down. Here's just a running lights, headlights. Let's see the gauges. Turn it on. Now this car, in the 3.5 years I've had it, I've never had it not start the same every time. It goes and then it starts every time. If it doesn't do that, then you got a serious problem. most likely. But let's give it a try one more time. Every time. You got your automatic climate control, windshield wipers, everything, sprayers work. I put in a little deck. I mean, it's nothing special. It has USB, auxiliary, CD. You can plug in pretty much everything you need. And actually custom did the gauges. I didn't want them up here where the light would be bugging me. So put them here. You have your boost, obviously. Your oil pressure, which once it warms up completely, it'll be right down where it needs to be, about 17 to 20 psi idling, and freeways usually around 60 or so. There's obviously an empty one you can put your own in. I had a picture of my family to remind me to you know, be safe, not be dumb. Anyway, shifting super insanely short and smooth, and never have any grinds unless you're speed shifting, I guess. Absolutely no problems there. You can see a little tear, or not a tear, just, I don't know what it peeled just from moving so much. I mean, 23 years of that, you got to figure something's gonna happen. Got this, you got your coin holder, you got your cigarette lighter. Suspension modes, touring, that's the smooth one, obviously. You can tell a big difference in this vehicle. It works awesome. Touring, go around, you won't feel too many bumps, feel really smooth. Sport, you're gonna bounce around, it's stiffened up, but handles like a dream. Mirrors, left, right, those all work. It's super easy to do. Defog for the mirrors still works great. Never had to use it because I don't drive it in the winter, but you know, it works. I know it works. And here you got room for quite a bit of stuff. Holds itself still. Yeah, there's that. Here's the glove box. Put in whatever you need. A registration, nothing wrong there. You can lock it up if you need to. I'm gonna turn the car off here. It's got a security mode. If you lock all the doors, someone busts in, the alarm's gonna go off. Anyway, got your visor, no rips, tears there. Mirrors good. Lights work perfectly. Here's the other visor. Obviously, it has a. Oh, it's my garage door opener. It's got a mirror. Here's the other side. T-top. Yeah, you can remove the T-tops. Why is it not focusing here? I'm having a little trouble. Anyway, those work perfect. There's a little key, you can lock it, or you can open it, pull that, and they come off just fine. I have the cases for them as well, and a custom car cover for this that you will get. But yeah, there's all that. Replace this one with just like a nice LED. Let's move it on over here to the back side. Obviously, all around brakes have been changed. They'll stop you pretty much as fast as your tires can stop, and they cool down very quickly. Here's the back side. Custom box for the corner. Just a nice little 10-inch kicker. It's perfect for everything I do. I mean, hip hop, rap, rock, everything you can think of. Sounds amazing. Replaced all the Bose speakers that they had in here. That was a big pain in the butt. They all have their own like type of power supply or something. Anyway, they all got replaced with kicker speakers. You got some, you can't really see through, but 2 back here and then 2 in the doors up there. And then you have the sub. Obviously, just, I don't know what this thing's called, just extra room. Got the privacy bar that can pull out, and it clips up here, so when you shut your trunk, nobody can get in there. I don't really ever use it. It's kind of like it's like a sway bar of some sort. Back here, got your jack, all your tools for that. Spare is under here. I don't know if I can. You can see. Let me see if I can get it better. Spare's under there, and it has a can of pressurized slime stuff, but it's the original spare. Kind of cool looking. Got all of this, all the original plastics. Back window, defrost, everything works there. Something that I have replaced is this part was super faded, so I got some vinyl and wrapped it and then replaced the old faded Nissans with the Nismo. And the twin turbo one that was faded got twin turbo one. Anyway, that's that. Here is the magnaflow exhaust. Sounds super good. You can see I'm in California. People are ridiculous out here. This is why I plasti dip this stuff, because people get so close to you. Like one lady got super close and she just tore this. Luckily it ripped that and not the paint under it, so that's why it's there. But yeah, people are retarded. I hate not having a garage. Tow hooks, got the exhaust, obviously legit 2.5. No kinks, it's mandrel bent, I think is what they call it. All the way up, got some magnaflow catalytic converters. It was straight through for a while, but can't pass safety and emissions because they just get down and look at it. Rear diff, super hikers work amazing. There is a light on the inside that stays on until it's like to operating temperature. No big deal there. Never had any problems with it. Let's see. Rear diffs always had red line used in it because, according to my research, that's the best type to use in there. So I use that in the rear diff and the transmission. They routinely check them. They're always good. Yep, that's that. Going along to this side. Sorry for the camera work. I'm just trying to go through quickly here. The rear deck, or the rear lid spoiler, is probably the most faded thing on the car from where the sun's hit it. You can wax it and it comes out alright, but you probably can't tell too much. It's not super severe, but I notice it. Got that rear windshield wiper, glass perfect, sprayer's good. I thought this was kind of funny, twins on board, but you can take those off if you want. Tint in the back is 5% on these 3 windows on the other side, and this is still stock. You can tell it's I don't know what percent, but nighttime looks a lot darker, looks great. Here's this side. I really should have wiped this down, my bad. Still a great red color all the way around. All the vents work. Got your own controls, seat belts, chair lumbar support. Got that behind there, and actually the amp for the speakers, I actually mounted it under the chair. All the wires are hidden, but that's where that is if you ever need to. So yeah, that's pretty much that. Under here obviously is the ECU. I have Jim Wolf program it for the certain mods I have. I'm running around 14 pounds of boost. I don't obviously hit it all the time. I never bounce it off the rev limiter, just because you don't need to. It revs to 6, you have plenty of power. You don't need to go all the way to 7,800. But in there there's a switch as well. If you ever park at valet and you don't trust people, you flip the switch, and it has a rev limiter of 3,000, so they can't be mistreating your cars. Like I said, I don't really trust too many people with this. But there's the T-tops. Trying to think. I'm gonna get under, see if I can get under the car. With the exhaust, it's so there's the oil filter. The exhaust is turbo back exhaust. Biggest pain in the butt in the whole world. I would not recommend doing it, but it made a heck of a lot of difference. O2 sensors are original. They were in good condition. I feel like if you got new ones, you might get a little bit better gas mileage. I'm not too worried about it, but something to think about. Here's the rest of the exhaust. Going all the way back. I'm gonna turn the car on now and let you listen to it. it's running. Everything's nice and smooth. Get a little gas here. I'm at the DMV, they probably don't appreciate that, but AC, alternator, everything works amazing. Trying to think what else I can tell you. I'm gonna shut this, maybe we'll go for a drive. Gonna pause it for a sec while I pull out of here.